And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Satisfactory. Okay, we have some things to unlock here. We've got a lot of alternate recipes, and well, we got a few things to unlock them over here. So let me grab some of this stuff in here. I think most of this is for unlocking these things. Oh, we need to. Let's see. We need. Well, yellow shards are definitely one of those things. I would like to start getting motors up, so the alternate for stators is in here. So let's get this unlocked. And what's cool about these simple ones, these easy to unlock ones, is we don't need to launch this thing. We just unlock them right straight here. So we don't have to wait. We don't have to wait around for these. Can't unlock that. We need rubber first. We're not there yet. Here's the alternate for rotor. So let's get this guy up and running. These are the other 25 rotors that were in here. Okay. So the alternate for those. So let's take a peek at the regular ones. Regular rotor, iron rods and screws. Regular stator, steel pipe and regular wire gives you one, right? So each one of these gives you one. The alternates, steel pipe and quick wire gives you three. And the alternate rotor gives you 3, 6 pipe, and 20 wire. So not bad. So we are going to need copper wire, and we are going to need quick wire. And I've been looking at this, and I'm more inclined to run the ingots rather than the wire that we need. Okay, so let's see what some of these other ones are. I want to get alternate. Oh, we can't do that one yet. Can't do that one yet. Alternate steel ingot. We can do this one. What is this? Iron ore. What is this? Oh, it's copper ore. Okay. So the alternate steel, I believe, is... Where is it? So regular steel obviously is 3 iron and 3 coal. Gives you 2. Alternate, 3 iron ingots, 6 coal, give you 6 steel. That is huge. That is a huge savings. Normally, to get 2 of these, it's 3 coal. So 6 coal would give you 4. You get an extra craft, and you save a huge amount of iron by using the ingots. Obviously, it costs much more power because you have to smelt said ingots first. But that's power. That's nothing. The coal savings that you get here would make up for the power that it would require. So I definitely want to jump on this recipe, and I have a great spot for it to our, I believe, east. Way over here, there's a spot for it. If you've watched any of our streams, you know that there's an area over there that would be perfect for this. There's an iron wire thing here. Let's do this. Pretty much negates all need for copper at this point, which is kind of sad, actually. Let's see what other alternate iron ingot. This is where the copper comes in. So if we look at the alternate iron ingot, oh, of course it's not going to put it on the bottom. Iron ingot alloy, 3 iron gives from 1 iron ore and 1 copper. But you have to smelt that in a foundry, not a regular smelter. So again, power is an issue. And then let's see, fabric. Do we have? Well, we have enough for this. So let's do these, and those. There's fabric. Fabric is mycelia and leaves. Okay, leaves are easy to come across, not a big issue there. Let's unlock this alternate recipe for stitched iron plate, and that is not this one. Stitched iron plate, 6 iron plate, 30 wire, which you can get, you know, from iron. It's crazy. Like, all the alternate recipes pretty much negate all copper. Unless you want to use the alternate iron ingot recipe, and then you use copper ore for that. So it's kind of crazy. Yellow shards, we can do this. Punch this one out. Plus, this is working to clear my inventory of stuff. And then all of you. Oh, I am just shy. Am I just shy of doing this one? Or am I... Let's see, iron, copper wire. You know what I can do? I have a little bit I can squeeze out right here. So let's punch that out. Oh, and I need rods. Oh. Well, there were rods in here. Okay, so that gives me yellow shards. That allows me to see this power shard. Oh, this one's actually going to launch it. Okay. Not sure why that's doing that, but the yellow slugs give you the ability to make 2 of the power shards, and I am currently scanning the purple slugs. We got a minute and a half left on that slug, and those give you, I think, 5 shards to punch those out. So we're done. We got all the alternates out of that. We've got a lot of alternates in here. Those 2 are going to require rubber. Medical inhaler can't. Those. I mean, those are nice. Those completely restore health, but they use so many ingredients that you would likely die before you figured out that you needed one of those. And then this obviously, I've never heard anything good about the rebar gun. Jump pads and walkways are not as important to me. Just because reasons. Okay, so I would like to get into motors, but that's going to radically increase the amount of steel pipe that we are going through, because each motor requires, you know, a metric ton of steel. So let's run over here. I did add one more steel pipe here, so I've got this one now working. Because each one of these is using 15, and we have 4 smelters down there, which is a total of 120, and then we got one of these over here that's using 30. And we have these being made because we are using the steel beams for the Tier 3 or the Mark 3 conveyor belts. So we need a little bit of those. Pretty soon though, we'll not need any more of those, and I'll be able to turn that completely off and dedicate all of our crafting to steel pipes. But we're still going to need more steel pipe makers. Like, that is no joke. We're going to need a lot more steel pipe makers. mainly because we're going to be using concrete and we're going to be putting encased steel beam, because those are used for the Mark IV conveyor belts, which we'll get into after a bit. But yeah, anyway, I've got a bunch of concrete coming in here. As you can see, I put a storage in here and bringing all of that concrete down because we need concrete. We need so much concrete. So motors, let's look at this again. Okay, so we're going to need rotors. Let's look at the alternate rotor. All of the alternates here. So the alternate stator, we need quick wire for. Alternate rotor, we need regular wire for. But both use steel pipe, and lots of it. I'm guessing each one of these is going to be 3. That's, I don't know what that is. It's either going to be 6 per minute or like 9 per minute, but either way, it's going to eclipse the amount of steel that we have. So we might have to ramp up steel as we do that. But first and foremost, we need both copper and quick wire. And I am leaning towards changing it up a little bit. Rather than putting copper wire on the bus, I'm thinking copper ingots because it's higher compression. I still want to use copper. I don't want to use iron for our wire. I don't know. Call me old-fashioned. But the copper wire, we get 3 wire for every ingot. So if we put ingots on the bus, we're already at a 3-to-1 compression. Because we can pull ingots off, make our copper wire on site, and not have to run so much copper wire. So I'm thinking we're going to want copper ingots rather than wire. So we're going to put that above the steel. So we're going to have steel pipe, and we're going to have copper ingots. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. No, copper is way over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Trying to make this so it's, not in our way, or at least allow me to run underneath it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now from here, it's really anybody's guess where we could come out over here. Copper ingots are basically right here. No, that's wire. I'm sorry, that's wire. Copper ingots are right here. So we have a bunch of wire coming out. We have a bunch of wire storage in case you needed to unlock some stuff. But as far as ingots go, we are going to need copper cable on there, so we got to keep that in mind. So let's get copper ingots rolling first. It's so much easier to start like this. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's actually perfect. Right there. And then cable, we'll have cable coming out like right here. We'll have it going above the ingots. So it'll come out, go up to there, and then go up to the second tier here and swing over. And then, where do we have? We have it right there, I think. That's our spot. So do we want... How much concrete do I have? Oh, I got a bit. Something like this. We're going to need to put that foundation there. And then a ramp going up. We need to go over to there. Come on. Okay. And then this is our line right here. Okay, I think let's go over 4. No. It's hard to not look at my keyboard when I do that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so here. Here. Okay. And obviously I'm gonna need to double all these up. I'm hoping I've got plenty of the Mark II, reinforced plates, and these things are 120 a minute. I mean, how many ingots are we actually cooking right now? I would really like to be able to ramp up right here. So I hate having to run. There we go. Clear that out. So we have quite a few smelters here. Each one of these, how many smelters do we have? 4? Is this a Mark II already? No, this is just a Mark I, which I'm going to turn off so we can upgrade him. Oh yeah, look at that. That was a leap. Because as soon as we start running these are going to want to empty, and I'm going to want to upgrade that. And these are each copper ore 30 per minute. We're going to make 30 per minute. So 30, 60, that's 120. It's exactly 120 copper a minute. And this is going to produce 120 once it's upgraded. So, yeah, I think those ratios are good. Let's go ahead, first of all, and upgrade logistics. We're gonna upgrade ingots. The main belt of ingots is gonna go Mark III. Just in case we overclock stuff in the future. Okay, and then Mark II is going to be plenty fast, 120. It's exactly how much we need. So that's draining out. That's going to start the smelting process again. We should be able to stretch this all the way down to here. Swing it over to there. And if we need to add copper later, we can do that. Not a big deal. Nice smooth transition there. And these are relatively short conveyor runs compared to what we're going to run into very soon. Running them all the way across the country. And then tie that in there. Tie that into that one. Now we're going to have copper ingots on the bus right above steel pipe. So that ties in there. Copper ingots tied in there. And then last but not least, them tied in there. Now we should start seeing copper coming up here at any time. There it is. Now what's it going to take to upgrade that miner? Do I have what it takes? All but one encased beam. Well, encased beams are we have an alternate recipe for those, which is, oh no, not that one. There we go. All right, let's go upgrade this miner. One of the last miners that we have that we need to upgrade anyway. Whoa. Okay, you are empty. So I'm going to take you down. And you are coming down. Now, Mark II, right here. You know, naturally he's going to be more power hungry, which is fine. I would like to have you have a decent... Okay, who gets connected up there? Oh, you do, right there. Okay. 120 per minute. Which means we can connect... Why are you... Okay, so you go to there, go to there. There we go. Now we are cooking 120 per minute. All right. Excellent. Well, filling that back up, which is good. And eventually we'll get copper cable going as well. Not quite in need of that yet. That's more of an electronics thing, and I really don't want to spend so much resources on that at the moment. Let's get these in to remind me, though, that is definitely on the menu. And there's other, you know, there's lots of other copper that we can tap. It's just busy work trying to get it, you know, up and running. We got to be careful with what we put in here, because I was planning on doing a big, like, encased steel beam production in here, because we have steel right here and we have concrete right over there. So I need to be careful about where that's going to be loaded in, though, because if we put it above here, then it's going to be a tough fit of where it goes in over here. But now that we have copper, we're going to need quick wire as well. And quick wire again, with the compression, I think I want, instead of bringing quick wire down and putting it on the bus, let's think about just bringing the Caterium ingots, just like we did copper. So above copper, I have listed as motors, but I think above copper we're just going to have Caterium and leave it at that. Again, with the production, I think we'll be able to get away with using the tier or the Mark II conveyors all the way out here. I just am not sure where it's going to come in at. I'm gonna need to scout out in between episodes, kind of scout out the area, and see if we can't bring Caterium in and put it right above there. I need to grab a ton of plates. Ooh, no plates. Really? How about plates over here? No plates over here either. Wow. Okay. I put a second assembler for frames down. We got lots of frames, but no plates anymore. We had bunches of plates in there. I might need to expand. Do I have enough for assemblers? Well, I could make some rotors on my own. I mean, we have frames, obviously. Let me grab a stack of those. I have enough for some constructors for the screws. So let's get the constructors down. Let's make sure you line up right there. Snuggle you as close to there as possible. Let's flip this guy around. Get you to line up. Where are you at? You're way down here. Okay, you can't go anymore over either, so there it is. So this one is going to be alternate screws. Same with this one. We're going to have a splitter. We're going to dial this over like this again. And we're going to offer you and you some ingots. Now the thing that we're going to need are plates. And we need some assemblers. Ooh, this is going to be dicey. So let's get a splitter over here. This is why I wanted a bus type system, so we can just keep expanding this as production increases. So let's get a power pole here and one over here, because actually, yeah, that would be a better idea, putting them deeper in over here. Keep them out of the way. That way, this one can connect to this one. This can connect to that. This one. And this connect to that. All right, so now this is producing screws, and I just need to make some rotors. And basically, I've already got the mergers here, so we can just merge in the plate manufacturing. So yeah, it's just a matter of just having this system over here, and that's what I'm going to do. But that's going to have to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.